Hello and good morning. It is July the 11th, 2020. Um, just seems to be a theme lately. Last month I talked about my dad. It was a few days after my dad's birthday. Um, 2 days ago on the 9th, it would have been my mom's 91st birthday. So let's talk a little bit about mom. Um, Fascinating person, huge influence on my life, every bit as much as my dad. Different in that sense. Mom, I think, is where I get a lot of my creativity. Mom was a really good artist. I remember as a kid, I would see she would do these pastel portraits of people. She was just so good. Um, and she used to love to paint plates. She'd draw like, flowers or, I don't know, roosters or things like that. Mostly flowers. And enjoyed that a lot. Huge movie fan. Evidently, before she met my dad, quite an adventurous little life during World War II. I know she and her girlfriend had their own radio show that they did, and she always talked about that really fondly. I know she traveled some, um, which is interesting. I know she went to like Washington D.C. and such, especially since later in life she was very homebound. She was a dyed in the wool, full on agoraphobic and hated leaving the house. It was basically just if she had to go to a doctor or something, um, then out she went, grudgingly, very grudgingly. But despite issues, she was a great person. She was very loving, um, loved talking to people. I know, like my one of my dearest friends, my friend Joyce. Oh, she adored Joyce. She just loved to talk to Joyce. She was a fantastic person, and Mom was right. Joyce is a fantastic person, and Mom used to love talking to her about movies and such. Um, she loved people. She loved talking to people, and um, again, creative, very creative. She would crochet, all sorts of stuff, and again, movies. And later on in life, for reasons that elude me, but we all have our taste, she loved Al Martino, and she would listen here in Connecticut every Sunday to John LaBarca and the Italian Hour, as they called it. John is a local Italian American radio personality. But I learned a lot from Mom. I miss her every day. I can't believe it will be 11 years ago, the end of this September, that she passed. Love her so much more than I can ever say. Both my folks, they really made me who I am. If you like me, you liked my folks then, because um, 99.9% of me is because of them. The other 0.1%, I don't know, is preservatives. There you go, it's preservatives. Um, Rest of this week, it was um, another, God, painful week. A lot of shoulder stuff, a lot of stomach issues, which I'm hoping are ending. I'm getting a little tired of not feeling terribly well. Um, Music, work, art, same stuff, different same stuff. Um, Heard a lot from my dear friend Daniela, who's been just a blessing to be back in my life on a more regular basis. We've been friends for um, a little over 20 years. Real sweetheart of a person. Loves her garden, as she will happily tell me. And yeah, that's been the majority of this week. Was thinking about mom, um, going through my business, have some ideas for some stuff in the future, and we'll get on that, won't we? I will see you all next week, and we'll see what happens in the interim.